This is video of Chrystia Freeland, seen here in purple, and who is staying on as the MP for her Toronto riding, leaving tonight's emergency caucus meeting, where Justin Trudeau spoke to Liberal MPs behind closed doors. Freeland's exit from cabinet brings the total number of ministers who've stepped down from cabinet to 9, including former housing minister Sean Fraser, who said today he will not seek re-election to spend more time with family. CTV's Michael Couteur starts us off with the fallout on a day that was supposed to be about the government's economic plan.
Former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland was greeted by a standing ovation at an evening caucus meeting, according to sources. The meeting lasted an hour, with Trudeau addressing MPs and then listening to them. He emerged seemingly unfazed, despite division that clearly remains.
Canada, you've ruined our country!
We're not united. There's still a number of our members who feel we need a change in leadership. I'm one of those.
All I'm going to say is he has my full support. I'm not going to talk about what happened in caucus, and that's it.
Later in the evening, the Prime Minister addressed a Liberal fundraiser, where he acknowledged the cloud hanging over the room.
It's obviously been an eventful day, and it has not been an easy day.
He did not mention Freeland or her departure earlier today, when instead of delivering her fall economic statement, Freeland posted her resignation letter. In it, she said Friday, Trudeau told her she'd be moved out of her portfolio. Freeland wrote, "To be effective, a minister must speak on behalf of the Prime Minister and with his full confidence. In making your decision, you made clear that I no longer credibly enjoy that confidence and possess the authority that comes with it."
Can Justin Trudeau stay at this point?
The news was a shock to cabinet ministers.
Chrystia Freeland is a good friend, someone I work with very, very closely as president of the Treasury Board and Minister of Transport. This news has hit me really hard.
Freeland's letter acknowledged that she and the Prime Minister were at odds over how to steer the country's finances forward. Citing the upcoming tariff war with President-elect Donald Trump, Freeland said Canada has to keep its fiscal powder dry, adding, quote, "That means eschewing costly political gimmicks, which we can ill afford and which make Canadians doubt that we recognize the gravity of the moment." The government's 2-month GST holiday just kicked in, and a plan to give out $250 checks to working Canadians remains in limbo. Late Monday, Dominic LeBlanc was sworn in as the new finance minister at Rideau Hall. Opposition leaders seized the opportunity to again call for Trudeau to step down.
Justin Trudeau has lost control, and yet he clings to power.
Mr. Trudeau's government is over.
That sentiment echoed by the NDP, which has helped to keep the minority Liberals afloat even after tearing up the supply and confidence agreement.
Justin Trudeau has to go. He has to resign. And because of that, all options are on the table. And we'll look at each vote.
Now, Singh wouldn't give specifics, but with just one day left on the parliamentary calendar, there are very few options to bring down this government this year. Omar?
All right, Mike, thank you. And here is how